Field here in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Baby. Let's go!
No, 319.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
In your face.
Yeah, let's spread out a little bit. Check nickel.
Shift. Check back north.
No. Off.
He's coming. Callie, don't left, Callie. Box it again.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Hey. 58 for Mike, 58.
We are going.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Cat 300.
Twist.
319.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And his pass incomplete.
Rodgers' pass. Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Watch the slant. Shit.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
We got this. Check 9. Check 30.
You go tight. You got
61. Matchbox lights.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
They're running it.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
I got you, punk.
Zoom.
Motion. Check 55 to Mike. I'm here all day.
Check. Hey, black.
Hot. Check 26.
Check 99.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jamie Collins able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. 280.
58 to Mike.
Get that quarterback.
On first down, Swift. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Stafford now to throw. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Double right. Hey, Charlie.
To throw is Stafford. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
We got this.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Set. Go 20.
25.
Hurry.
I hope you got your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
6. Right now. You got 58. Good, get it.
Check.
Now it's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Watch the twist.
They go draw play. It's Dillon. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Nice play, baby.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
It's gonna be a long day. Check. Fresno. Slam.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
319.
Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, Mike.
52.
Gun.
Rodgers now on first down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Kill, 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 kill. Hey, turn it.
Inside.
Check three. Check three. Check three.
All right.
Check.
Back to north.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Here's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Yeah, Liz.
Hey, check 24.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now a first carry for their fullback. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Check 30.
Slam. Watch twist.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike.
Hey, defense, let's go.
319.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Let him know. Showing eight.
Plant.
Get him. You got him.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Rabbit.
They'll go with Jones. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Switch up.
Set. Lady.
Watch the curl.
40 got.
Check 25.
Shit. 21.
Check 49.
Check 49.
Check 43.
Throwing on second down. Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Let's go, let's go. Switch.
Stay 50, stay 50. Hey, Zoo.
Here's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away from me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Swift. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
At the 35-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
General West, 21. Hey, Haywood.
Throwing is Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Set, blue 60.
25's the mic. Let's get the ball.
Back. Hurry. Hey, 5-0. Hey, high 7.
25's the mic. We're going.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. It's caught. Jones. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
Marvin Jones. A game of
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
He goes, set, 280.
25's the mic.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Look at
They'll try the left side. Swift. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
17 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
A gain of 2.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Here we go.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Cut.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Isaac Nada, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Lions have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Mike 42. Hey, Mike 42, check.
Second and 10, Stafford again.
Watch the screen.
He'll get this one to Galladay. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Hey, Echo.
To throw again. Stafford got his man, Robbie Anderson. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 12.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Set. 250.
Hey, watch the lane.
Now a first down throw. Stafford under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. Now it's Stafford. Jones has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Kill right, 22. Kill. Hey. I got you.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Open man is Anderson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Stafford now 11 of 16 through the air. It's first and 10. Stafford. Caught by Jones. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Let's go.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Kill.
59.
SOS.
Bravo.
SOS.
Hurry.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic. Danny. 58, right over there. Yeah.
Easy, alert.
Play action. Stafford rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tim Williams coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Prater now will send it away following the main field goal. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach that?
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All day, baby, all day.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On first down at Stafford. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Hey, easy.
Reset.
53, ready. Hey, exit.
We got 25 the money.
Throwing again. Stafford. He finds a rookie from Iowa, T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Hey, 25 the mic. We got 25.
On first and 10, Stafford. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're good training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
Stafford throwing on target to Jones. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Switch. Same.
Again, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. What do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Uncle, over here. Shoot. We didn't get that.
Whip. Watch the whip. He's checking.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He's going to have the first down past the 20. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Check.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Wide, get wide. Out.
Teammate.
Go.
Running right, here's Dillon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Wide left.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Pop.
Back north.
Watch out. Hatch it.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jared Davis drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot him.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys and try and wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
11.
On 2nd down and 4, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Stafford now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No, you ain't got it. Alert flare.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
22.
42's the mark. 42's the mark. Here we go.
To throw on third down. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Score the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Come on, fellas.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Bang, 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 bang.
Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
25 to Mike. We're going 25.
Hey, wahoo!
25 to Mike. We're going 25.
Slant.
Watch the slant. Hey, 20.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Focus, defense, focus. Hey, 25.
Jim.
We're going 25 to Mike. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
Hey, flex.
Y'all play.
Bring that down.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Check. 280. 32.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
On first down, Stafford here. He completes it to Jones. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
280.
Hey, watch the slant.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Stafford now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Blue down.
On your team.
Right now, you got 58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Buzz.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch a slant, watch a slant.
55's Mike, guys, 55.
Hey, 88.
Mike 55. Check 55, Mike.
58.
Now Rodgers to throw again. And it's incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Check pass.
50.
Back north.
58 to Mike. I'm coming, baby.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. A very solid gain of 27. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Yeah, live.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, foxtrot.
Check the tight.
And again, it's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Gun.
Motion.
Check 30.
And 25's the Mike. We're going 25's the Mike. Don't get nervous. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Rodgers again now. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Check, Mike 42. Come on, baby.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Let's take it at around the 40. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Mike 58, right there. I'm coming for you. You mine. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Hey, Delta. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, 58.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Motion to the backfield. 58, boys. 58.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Flushed out right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Looked like a... No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Go on, Mike. Blue 58. See, Mike.
Calm down. Hey, let's go.
Hey, orbit.
Right here, right here. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Night, night, sweetheart. Mike 51, Mike 51.
You must be dreaming.
51's a Mike.
26.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Rodgers to throw once more.
Here we go.
Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
See, Mike.
Mike 51. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 4 yards out. And the Packers get a score closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
18.
Defense wins championships, baby.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Packers 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Their own 39-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.